Shaitan, he was misled by Allah. Who is the one who misled Shaitan? Hey Muslims, who is the one who misled Shaitan? Don't tell me now I'm lying. Who is the one who misled Shaitan? I want the answer from the Muslims. Who is the one who misled the Shaitan? I will give you three options. The one who misled Shaitan is his cousin, Mr. Shaitan cousin. Second option, the one who misled Shaitan, it was, you know the thing, Joe Biden. Number three, the one who misled Shaitan is Allah. Amin, are you silly or what? Guys, satanic verses is not from authentic source, you idiot. I just showed you the Quran, my friend. Sorry to call you idiot. The Quran says Allah take it away. So how it is not authentic and Quran says I take it away? Allah took away something that does not exist? Guys, satanic verses is not from authentic source. I just showed you the Quran. Allah take away what Shaitan he throw. So the Quran confirm that there's two things happen. Shaitan he throw and Allah took it away. And then you say to me, this is not authentic source. I mean, what kind of food those people they eat? Abdul, focus with me, Vogas. Don't bogus, just Vogas. Huh? Allah abolish which Shaitan he throw in. Is that authentic source? This is not authentic source, okay? This is Quran. Quran saying Allah take it away. So if it's not, so Allah saying he throw, and Allah saying I took what he throw, and then you say to me this is not true. And then he come with a new thing now. He's saying that this verse here is not a correct translation. How is not correct? It says, you claim to speak Arabic, right? You want to call me? You want to call me so we can laugh? If you want, I mean, I can open Skype just for you, even though I'm planning to leave soon. But I will take you. I want you to read for us and translate, and we will take the word aghwaytani to the Arabic dictionary in the front of the eyes of everybody. You are saying this is a false translation. Do you accept the challenge? قال ربي بما أغويتني. Translation made by Muslims, not by me. I mean, what's wrong with those Muslims? If a Christian prince he talk is lying. If a Muslim he talk is lying. If Shabir Ally is talk is lying. All of them they are liars. See, when they show them how embarrassing this stupid cult is, the answer is weak hadith, long translation, and you are lying. Come with something new. I mean, this is boring. Those three excuses are overused, Abdul. So look what happened. Shaitan, he was misled by Allah, and then Allah, he gave a permission to Shaitan to mislead others. So now they became partners. Hey Shaitan, listen. Brother and sister, they're the Prince and the Prince. And Christian Prince, he came with the father youth and father argument, and I'm going to get the message. He said in the Quran, in chapter of Hadr, verse number 13, and verse 17, he said the following: that the priest said to Allah, my Lord, because you treat me, I shall can you repeat the last part? Because you treat me, I hold on, my friend, just use your break. I mean, it's too much fast for someone who don't speak Urdu. Okay, Christian, because you're related to me, and you're the biggest variable, and you're so I'm correctly to you. But what the heck? What you just said? Zakir Naik, it just please, for the sake of the shin of Allah, may Allah bless his shin and make it sexy without hair. Man, I hope Allah's shin is not full of hair like mine. But brother, did you remember Dr. Nabi Baikli? He says to me, okay, Allah have a shin. Do you think his shin is like yours? Like, suppose he got me busted. I mean, do you see how serious this answer? Okay, Allah have a sin. Do you think his sin is like yours, Christian Prince? And Christian Prince, look at his shin. Man, I hope not. Like what? So, Shaitan, he told Allah, you mislead me. Did Allah say to him, I did not mislead you? I agree. I shall indeed adorn the path of error to them. What does that mean? To sin. I will mislead them all. So Allah mislead Shaitan. Shaitan mislead us. Who is the real misleader? Oh boy, now I understand the Chinese when they said he left as a donkey, never come back as a horse. Hey people, I'm thinking to create a new channel. It's for the Bible only. Who like that idea? Which means we don't talk about Quran, about Islam, about garbage here or there. We explain only the Bible. And we don't debate there too, you know. Because you see, the second debate happened, they tried to provoke me. And I want to keep the channel clean because we will talk about the Bible, you know what I mean? I don't want to go and say words which is not suitable for the holy word of God. Remember Allah Azab? Yeah, I remember Allah Azab. I will talk about it. Yeah, so I will create this channel soon, and I will tell you so you can subscribe if in case you like. And what we will do, what I'm thinking to do, we will start like from the book of John as an example, and we will take chapter by chapter. So we will have a long series until we finish the first book, and then we go to the second book. And those videos will not be deleted, will stay in YouTube, you know. And anytime you feel like you want to, you know, listen to understand, but and I will do my best to make them very simple. You know, the Lord. The beautiful thing about the Bible is you do not need tafsir of Ibn Kathir, and then after reading the tafsir, you feel more confused. Our Lord, He spoke to people who they have no education. Nobody has PhD. They are not philosophers. Still, the philosophers, they enjoy it, and the farmers, they love it. And both, they understood it. That's how God's words can be and should be. God, He can reach to every level of education, every level of intelligence. So, the channel I'm thinking to make, I did not even create the channel yet to give you the link, sorry. It's just an idea in my head. Is going to show how beautiful, how simple, in the same time, if somebody himself, he is, because you see that the issue is, we live in 2,000 years after Jesus. And there's things always is connected to history. As an example, if I tell you a joke now, my joke can be funny for you. Let us say if I say a joke, speak about cell phone. You can laugh about it because it's funny. But if I say the word cell phone for somebody who was exist 2,000 years ago, you will not, the joke is missing something. What is this cell phone thing? So always there's a background for a statement. And sometimes, because we are too far in time from the time of the statement, some they can be little bit need more into like explanation. However, it's very simple, because even if you don't have that background, still you will enjoy the Bible and you will not be misled. Here we see different in the Quran. The Quran says that even Allah Himself, He can't explain verses. Even Allah Himself can explain to us what He's saying. I mean, look at this stupidity. Allah, He misled Shaitan. How is that? Any Muslim can tell us how Allah misled Shaitan? The misled here is in the beginning, which means before Adam he commits sin. How Allah and why Allah He misled the Shaitan? right? Any Muslim can tell us why Allah he misled shaitan? Why Allah start the evil? Because this verse confirmed to us that shaitan is a victim of Allah. And shaitan is not being evil when he do mislead, he is just taking revenge. He's angry. He felt lonely. I've been trapped by Allah. He fooled me. He misled me, and now I am the misleaded one, the only one. So he decided to mislead others. This is what the Quran says. How that can be from Allah? If Allah is God. And no, if we start a channel for Bible, doesn't mean we will stop here. That one maybe we'll make it maybe once a week, twice a week. Speaking about Islam is my major mission, because this one bring me a lot of ex-Muslims. You see, if you see how many people leave Islam every day, you won't believe it. You see, most of people who leave Islam is not the one who live in the air, is those who leave Islam under the air, because, you know, they fear for their life. So what we do here is extremely important. There's tons of people, they leave Islam, we do not even know who they are. I never know them. You know, they watch the videos, they leave. You see, you might see a Muslim, he is resisting, hating me, calling me names. Sooner or later, he will see that everything I'm showing is absolutely truth. It's in front of you. I'm showing reference, I'm showing books. I'm not making up stories. Shaitan was misled by Allah. How many of you knows this? Look what this Muslim he said. Guys, listen carefully. Just to show you the stupidity of this logic and this religion. I'm not going to call you stupid drugs. I'm trying to call you a fool. Look what you just said. Christian Prince, Shaitan is not truthful. Just because he says Allah misled him does not mean he is telling the truth. Abdul, it is not Shaitan who's talking, it's Allah. Who is the one reporting what happened? Allah. Is Allah saying, no, I did not mislead you? Do you see it anywhere says that? Allah, he agree. And he says, I will mislead everyone except the chosen, the guided one. So this was an agreement between Allah and Shaitan. So your false argument is hilarious. Because the one is talking is Allah, saying that Shaitan said that to him, and Allah, he agree. And then Allah, he said to him, fine. Certainly you shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow you. The criminals, the bad ones, like Muhammad. So you see how silly you are. If Shaitan said, you mislead me, and then Allah said to him, no, I did not, then you have a good argument. But Allah is the only one who's talking. Remember, by the way, guys, here you see the stupidity of this book. Isn't it the Muslim they say nobody can make Quran like the Quran? Isn't this what they say? Okay, who is talking here? They will say to you, the Shaitan. Okay, what about here? Shaitan. Okay, so how Shaitan can make Quran? Oh, hold on. Who can make Quran? Only Allah. Okay. Who is talking here? Shaitan. Who is talking the verse after it? Shaitan. Is that Quran? Yes, brother. But I thought only Allah can make Quran. Are you with me? People, are you listening? I mean, do you see how silly this stupid cult? Brother Fitter, Allah, He telling you to make Quran like the Quran. Okay, Zakir Naik. Who is the one talking there? Little Iblis. Okay. What Iblis he said? He said, oh my Lord, because you mislead me, and I tell me to them down, and then the earth, and then mankind in the earth, and then mislead them. And verse number 40. It said, except that the chosen one, the guy that played with them. Okay, Zakir Naik, is that Quran? Exactly, it's Quran. Who is talking there? Shaitan, Iblis. I thought only Allah can make Quran. So how Allah only can make Quran and Shaitan making Quran? You see how silly this cult is? I mean, is that what kind of a comedy this comedy is? So Shaitan was misled by Allah. Allah is the real devil. Shaitan is a victim. In Christianity, no. In Christianity, Satan is a fallen angel. God did not mislead him, and God did not force him to be the Satan. In Islam, no. In Islam, Shaitan is a victim of the biggest Satan, Allah. I mean, do you need more proof, all of you, more clear that Allah is Satan than this? How many of you saved the reference? How many of you saved the reference? So in the future, if you have a Abdul arguing with you, how you can shut him up and say, hey, listen, I have a proof that your God himself is the source of evil, and Shaitan is his victim. He is the real Satan. Chapter 15, verse number 39 is the proof. And this is the link. And this is the Muslim translation. Right? Anyone will use admins. Anyone will use a name of a Muslim, block him. Like Mimi, Hijab, Fifi, etc. Block him. You know, they are welcome to come, the real person, but those faker, we don't want them. So anyone who use a fake name, block him right away. Even if he's a Christian. Don't allow fakers. Satan tried to blame Allah. Okay, hold on, guys. Satan, he tried. Where it says he tried? And I mean, what's wrong with you? Guys, does it say there Allah, he is saying that Shaitan, he tried to blame me? Or Allah, he agreed? Poor person. Very poor. Where in the verse it says Shaitan, he tried to blame Allah and Allah did not agree? Very silly. I feel sorry for him. Satan was arrogant? No. Actually, Satan was very humble. Read carefully. He says, I cannot, and I promise you, I will not mislead except those who don't follow you. And this is a very stupid statement, by the way. Because if Allah, this is the Quran talking, supposedly Allah. If Shaitan saying, I will mislead only those who they are not chosen by you, guided by you. But if they are not guided by Allah, already they are misleaded. What a stupid religion. Guys, do you see it? Can you believe it? If Shaitan, he promised, he will mislead only the one who is not Muslims. But I thought the one who is not a Muslim, already he is misled. So what do you do to him? And Allah, he agree. I mean, literally, this book is written by a certified idiot. Why a Christian cannot answer my question? I don't know. Your name, you are a Hindu, but your name is Kamal. At least change your name. Okay, Mr. Kamal, what is your question, brother? Mr. Hindu, what is your question? Mr. Kamal, who is claiming that he is a Hindu, but he is a Muslim. I mean, a Hindu and your name is Kamal? Israel was a man who was once named Jacob, and he is the first son. But Exodus 4:22 says Jacob was the firstborn son. So how Jesus is the only son of God? You see, this is a Muslim question copy-paste. Let us go to the verse and people will laugh at you, Mr. Fake Hindu. Let us show the whole verse and people will see why we laugh at those Abdul when they make comments. Are you there, Mr.? Do you like to call me? Do you like to call me the fake Hindu? Because I want to show everybody that you are a fake Hindu, you are a Muslim. You know what? Before I start answering you, I want you to say clearly that Muhammad is a false prophet, as long as you are a Hindu. Say Muhammad for sure is a false prophet. Can you do that? Can you do that? Kamal, can you confirm that you are a Hindu and say that Muhammad is a false prophet? Hello? Hello? I'm waiting for you. I have the verse ready for you to, so we can show it to everybody. So you decide to be a potato now? You don't want to confess that you are a Muslim? He's a false prophet? Okay, no, don't tell me he's a false prophet. It says, who is the false prophet? Who is the false prophet? Name him for me. Who is the false prophet? You said he is a false prophet. Who? Because you say he's a false prophet. Who? I want you to say Muhammad is a false prophet. Muhammad, the Muslim prophet, is a false prophet. Can we do that? Very simple, brother. Did he mention it? I didn't see it. Taqiyya time? Anyway, anyone, he can go to the Bible and see that the word firstborn have nothing to do about firstborn of God. You see, because we don't have firstborn and secondborn in Christianity. We have only Jesus as the Son of God. So we don't have the secondborn. So this is very silly of you. So when the Lord, he speak about firstborn, is about who is the most important person for this nation. As an example, that we can be found in many other verses in the Quran. If you go and read in Exodus 9:13, Exodus 10:3, those are I can explain to you the verse. And then if you go to Jeremiah, the book of Jeremiah, you can see the same. So In Jeremiah 31 verse 9 it says, Ephraim is called Jehovah firstborn in that statement. Why he is called in such a way? He is delighted, or he does say he is a special child, he is a dear child, but he is not the Son of God. So this is a very false statement from you, claiming that how Jesus can be, because for us, when we say that Jesus is the Son of God, we are not saying there's firstborn and secondborn and thirdborn. We are saying there's only one begotten Son. And the rest, all of them, they are children of God, including me and you. But when there's a person, he is special to God, he is firstborn to God for that nation. Are you there, Abdul? Are you there? The false prophet Muhammad? Yeah. You know, people, they come with silly stuff just to, to prove nothing. Because do you think really the Christian did not see that the firstborn exists in the Bible many times? Secondly, where you get this Jesus is the firstborn, as a person? As an example, in the Quran, it says that Adam was the first Muslim. Then it says Muhammad was the first Muslim. And then it says Ibrahim the first Muslim. Right? Okay, who is the first Muslim? The first Muslim here is the firstborn. Present the firstborn. Born of what? Of a believer. For a nation. He's a special believer. So from his seed, from this nation, the firstborn is going to be this person. Let us say he is the grandfather of the rest. So the firstborn of this nation, because Jacob is Israel, and Israel is a nation, and he is the firstborn of the children of God, and the rest will be children too, but he is the firstborn. Now, do we have any Muslim want to answer what we said? And Mr. Kamal, I want you to do me a favor. I will open my Skype for you, and I want you to call me because I really love to speak to a Hindu. People, do you believe that Kamal is a Hindu? Do you really believe he is a Hindu? This is my challenge to the fake Hindu. If you are a Hindu, prove me wrong. I want you to speak only for 3 minutes, not 5. I will open Skype for you, and you call me, and we speak together for 3 minutes. So either you are a false man like your Prophet Muhammad, or you are truly a Hindu. Do you agree, Mr. Kamal? And by the way, Kamal, I encourage Muslims like you to do the same, because only shameful, let's say, only the one who is ashamed of Muhammad, they will deny that they are Muslims. And you are one of them. Prove me wrong. Call me, and I promise you, I will not hold you for long. 3 minutes. Are you there? What you will tell me now? Your mom, she did not allow you to talk? Coward. He is ashamed of his prophet, He thought he can practice taqiyya. So, those questions are very simple, and they mean nothing for us. It's when it's come to trying to refute Christianity, because Jesus is the Son of God, but there's no other Son of God beside him. This is all what the Bible teach. And when God, he says, my firstborn, he is my firstborn as a gift for this nation. He will be their leader. He will be their guide. He will be their prophet. He will be their mentor. It's not about God giving birth. Very silly argument. And as you see, Mr. Kamal, he hide and he run. In the same time, by the way, in chapter 15, verse number 39, and I gave you the link. I don't know how many of you did save it. This verse proved to us many things. That Shaitan is not the most evil. Take a note, please. Who is the most evil? Is it Shaitan? No. Quran confirms that the most evil is the one who deceives Shaitan. Shaitan is a victim. Shaitan is a victim of the big misleading devil. You see, here let us question a few things. You see, people, they read things but they don't go deep. When I say I did mislead the person, who is more evil and who is naive in this situation? Can somebody help me? If the verse saying that Shaitan, he was misled by Allah, who is the naive and who is the evil? Who is the victim and he was a naive? And who was the evil one? Can people help me? Allah is the one who misled Shaitan. Quran confirmed that. Quran doesn't say that Shaitan, he said that Allah reject. No, Quran agree. Allah now is showing off his power. He can mislead Shaitan, and he did. So who is really the real Shaitan? Allah. And you will notice here that Shaitan is a believer in Allah. Look carefully. Oh my Lord. Shaitan in Islam is a Muslim. Did you notice? Did you notice? This verse is extremely important. Maybe I should make just a video about it alone, so we can support it with more hadith, and so we can, we can have like a full study about the stupidity of the one who made this book. So Shaitan, he believed in Allah. Not only he believed in Allah,